Okay, on this 2014 Cadillac CTS coupe, I got it running. I got the air conditioner on. I can see the ABS lights and the tire light, and a high beam is on. I see that, which is high beam is nothing. All right, that's off. Okay, and here the air conditioner's on. So we're going to move outside and check to see if the fans is on. AC is on. I heard the compressor click on, but let's see if the fans is on. All right, I'm filming it. The fans are working. That's a good thing because right here, I'm gonna point to it here. This is a resistor, but saying that the fans are coming on this resistor is good. Okay, so the next thing I'm gonna check, I'm gonna run down to the shop and get my gauges and my vacuum pump, or at least put my gauges on there to see if how the Freon look. Because we had no check engine light. I put my big scanner on it, my small scanner on it. The fans are working, all good signs. So I'm gonna cut off the AC, let it run, and see if the fans come on for the engine. Because once the engine reaches the temperature, then the fans cut on to a higher speed to cool the engine down. But right now it's morning time. So just the AC, the fan's only working for the AC. So you got like two stages that this fan will work at a high speed. The low speed right now is at a low speed. So if I cut the motor off and let the temperature rise up, or leave the air conditioner on, let the engine rise up, let's do that. Let's see if it kick on at a higher speed. No, I don't have to put the gauges on this one. This feels like a refrigerator. That let me know that it got Freon in this. Oh yeah, it's blowing like a refrigerator in here. So that ain't the issue. So it's not showing anything on the big scanner, but he did say that it got a little hot than when he was burning his AC. So let's just let it run and see if the high fans kick on when the engine temperature get up. Okay, with the AC off, fans are still on. All right, on the temperature, with the fans off, it drops below the 220 mark. Been running about 15, 20 minutes. Let's cut the AC on now. All right, now I'm saying a little something. Saying that I'm letting it run. In the beginning, the AC was blowing a little colder. But now that I got it sitting still, it's not as cold. Looking at that, I'm feeling it. Then I hear the switch just kicked in. It just got cold. That's kind of sound like indication of low freon. But I would have to put the gauges on it. You hear that? AC clutch, click it on and off. See that? That's an indication of low freon. See there? See how the motor shifted? Now the fan work. Then the fan don't want to work. See now the fan look like it slowed down. The motor, the AC compressor's clicking. Hear that click? Fan slowing down. It just clicked again. Fan speeding up. Uh-huh. All right, I went and got my gauges and my freon. About to set up. Let's see where the pressure's at. All right, I got my gauges on. And as you can see, let me cut this light off. All right, that's better. Not much glare. Okay, the compressor's on, but it's high on one side. See how high that's going up? Pressure's too high. The compressor's shutting off. The high temp is high, reading high. The low temp is reading high. The compressor is not working properly. That's what's causing the problem. The AC compressor. It has Freon in there, as you can see on the blue. If you put something in there, it's gonna make it worse. That's why it's always good to put the gauges. This thing gonna need a compressor, because usually when it cut on, the blue side drops down lower, the red side drops down lower. Right now the compressor is not even on. It clicks on and off. So there it is. Got the gauges hooked up. I got a Freon to put in there, but that's not gonna help because it's gonna actually make it worse. And there it is. Both gauges is up high. And that's why this car is overheating, because when the AC compressor clicks on and off, you know, it's connected diagram. See, there it is. It clicked on right now. Just clicked on. See, clicked again. It's not working properly. See, clicked again. Each time that moves, but the compressor's not staying on. Clicked again. Then the motor shifts. That's why it's always good to check these cars out before you even touch them. That way you know what's going on. Click. See, each time it clicks, if it stays on, it'll drop into the low side of the pressure. Okay, let me cut it off.